Ladies and gentlemen, if racism is prevalent in policing on the outside, then surely it would have to be prevalent on the inside. The two just go hand in hand. And every now and then you'll see these stories, especially a situation between black and white cops. You know something is wrong when all of these police have unions based on race. Okay, you have the black police unions, the Hispanic police unions, and then you have the police union that's prevalently white. They can't even be merged together in the same union. See, because those that run the unions, if it's a cop that don't look like them, they don't go above and beyond for them. Only the ones that look like them. So if policing is that jacked up, what do you expect? You're going to see it fall apart from the scenes from within. And you really do see it if you look at many of the stories that come out about internal things that go on with the police. This came out in the Atlanta Black Star, October 28th, 2019. White Delaware police captain cries racial discrimination after black officer is promoted to police chief instead of him. Well, all of y'all are not the best person in leadership roles. Some of y'all are so goddamn nasty, you really shouldn't be leaders at all. And I'm talking real. Some of y'all are so damn nasty, you have no business leading anything. And my subscribers know exactly what I'm talking about, especially going to these everyday jobs. Some of you are so nasty. You have no business being in a leadership role at all. You are inappropriate to be in one. But see, in this society, remember, everything's all rigged up. So it's going to be rigged up for you to believe that white is always the most qualified, black is not. It's a conditioning that they have put us all through to believe that. But I have been on jobs and seen black managers and supervisors that are way better at managing a group and team than, and I've seen white managers that didn't even have come to work. I worked under a woman. This was probably like in the early part of 2000. She was my manager. I could count on my one hand. In fact, I can count on two fingers how many times she showed up in a week. Okay, white skin does not make you the best candidate for a job. But like I said, this society is poisoned for you to believe that. But when you take a closer look, some of these people are just not deserving of being in a higher position. They're not. Number one, many of them are not smart enough to be in those positions, or they just got the wrong kind of attitude to be there. So, but they don't want to hear about the shortcomings that they have. And there are many. There are many, you know. But see, you're never going to learn these things around safe Negroes that won't tell you the truth. But see, the Negroes like myself that will let you know, see, you'll be combative towards someone like me. But one thing you can't say, and I know this real consistent, can't tell me that I'm lying. It's just like when they come on my channel and start screaming racism. But one thing they don't do, ladies and gentlemen, they don't tell me that I was wrong for what I said. They just call you a racist. So that just tells you they can't handle your content. There are certain channels they cannot handle the content on. And then they'll be screaming hate speech which there is no such thing. You have freedom of speech. There is nothing in your constitution that says hate speech. So hate speech is just a fabrication of their minds. And this is why I'm telling each and every one of you, when they start screaming that hate speech stuff on your channel, take it to court. Take it to court. The courts cannot enforce a law that don't exist. There's no law on the books called hate speech. So therefore they can't enforce something that's not there. Let's get into this story. A Delaware police captain claims he was passed over for a promotion to police chief because of his race. Now he's suing for discrimination. Nobody discriminates against white men out here. Let's get that straight. You guys need to get off of this one. It's just like Trump comparing his impeachment probe to a lynching. Get the hell out of here already. You ain't going through nothing that even resembles discrimination. Dover police captain David Spicer, who's white, filed a federal lawsuit October 16th after his discrimination and retaliation complaint to the EEOC was dismissed this summer. Local station WBOC TV reported, yes, because you white men are not being discriminated like that out here. Okay? Instead of screaming discrimination and race, why don't you go to the people that you interviewed with and find out what you were lacking in and why they chose someone over you? They don't want to believe sometimes that black candidate is better than them. They don't want to believe that. Like I said, that even proves, that kind of thinking alone proves how rigged up this society really is. They are the best at everything, nobody else. That's rigging. Okay? They rigged you up to believe that. Rigged society. Okay, so to be honest with you, this should have been dismissed. The motion also included a right to sue. It sounds like some crybaby shit to me. Has much to do about nothing but some crybaby shit. The suit names several defendants, including the city of Dover, which Spicer alleged wrongfully discriminated against him when it promoted former Deputy Chief Marvin Melly, who's black, to Chief of Police in 2017 instead of him. So he was already you were a captain. Okay, now let's just look at their positions. He was a captain. This man was already a deputy chief of police. So he was already at a higher position than this white guy as a captain. So promoting him would have been much easier. He was already a deputy chief. He was already groomed to be a chief. Am I right, y'all? Okay. So Maley has since retired, and a search for his replacement is underway, according to the outlet. In the complaint, Spicer argues he was better qualified than Maley. Well, the man retired, let it go. And that he had more education, experience, and training. Yeah, you might have had all them things, but many of you guys are pricks. You really are. That's why he didn't get the position. Many of you guys are pricks. The cop also pointed to his bachelor's degree in criminal justice and his master's in administration of justice. Well, obviously, there is a reason why they did not want you. You know what it is, y'all. They can't handle rejection. They can't handle it. This man is in meltdown mode. And to me, everything he is saying sounds entitled. It sounds like a bunch of entitled crap. Oh, I should have got the job over Maley. I'm white. What more do I need to bring to the table? I'm white. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move into the future and their numbers out in the workforce start dropping due to low birth rate that has been occurring for decades in this country, remember, this is the first year more non-white people between 18 and 25 entered the workforce than at any other period in this country. That is going to continue on. We have seen no replacement in the birth rate. So, therefore, that's going to continue on. You're going to see that become more and more prevalent each and every year. And as that become prevalent, this Spicer dude is going to have an even rougher time trying to be in charge. He is. The tide is shifting, and they are going to be crying foul a lot. See, he never thought he was going to have to compete for this chief of police job, and he had to compete for it, and he lost out. And he's handling it like a big baby that just had someone come along and snatch the bottle out of their hand. That's what he's acting like. He can't handle that. I should have been, I should have been a shoo-in. I'm the white guy. Well, apparently it didn't work that way. And it's going to work that way less and less as their numbers continue to fall around this country. Like I said, that's why when they say, well, we may be small, but we'll still have the money, you won't even have that for long. In order for you to maintain the money, you're going to have another generation to pass it to. Seriously, you're going to need another generation to pass it to. And if you don't have the birth rate, eventually you won't have that. You're going to even have a hard time hanging on to the money without having the population to replenish those that died. So all of the things you're going through right now are temporary. Temporary. It's not permanent. Sound like some butt sore stuff. All right. So he think because he got a bunch of degrees and all that stuff that made him the better candidate, which it does not. I've seen many people. Look, I've met black people with PhDs working in Walmart. Okay? There's a lot of people out here with master's degrees, bachelor's degrees, and they're not working in their chosen field that they went to college for. So this guy missed out on an opportunity. What is that, the only chief of police job available in Delaware? Chief of police jobs open up all the time. You can get one even at a different police precinct. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is butt sore stuff you're going to start hearing a lot leading into the future. You're going to hear this kind of stuff a lot. Spicer's complaint further claims the plaintiff was not selected as chief of police because of his race and accuses the defendants of violating federal and state laws against discrimination. This white man was not discriminated against. Like I said, he just can't handle the rejection that he faced. He feels entitled. He feels that any opportunity that comes along, he should be given first pickings to it. This is nothing but an entitlement argument that he's coming up with. He feels entitled. It has nothing to do with being more qualified or nothing. This is all about being entitled. Get used to this, Spicer. You and your people better get ready for this because it's going to come up a lot. Additionally, he cites in 2017 job posting published in Delaware State News that said a bachelor's degree with a master's degree preferred. Right. Preferred means they would prefer you to have it, but it's not necessary. That's all preferred means. It's not a necessity because if you got a strong enough background, you can get around the degree thing and still get the position. Okay, preferred. It was preferred does not mean it's required. So this dude is just grasping for straws right now. Preferred, preferred. Do you know what preferred is, Spicer? Damn. However, Dover city officials insisted the job description was posted by the paper by mistake, and the listing only served as a draft, not an official document, according to WBOC. Officials finalized the job description the following month, keeping the existing requirements used to hire past police chiefs. Among those named in the suit, Dover Mayor Robin Christensen, the 3 Dover council members, city manager Donna Mitchell, and Maley, who declined to comment on the complaint. So he was rejected by these people, so he's suing them. First of all, you should not be going into a job interview with the attitude that you are a shoo-in. You have to compete for that job just like everybody else. It sounds like Spicer here just wants a handout, y'all. Is it me, or does it sound like that to you? So he's requesting a trial by jury, and I hope it's all rejected. Nobody is discriminating against white males up in here like that. This man is full of crap. This sound like nothing but a bunch of butt sore crap that he just can't get over. The city council preferred this black man over him, and he cannot get over that with his entitled ass. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.